Greetings, y'all. It's Matt from the Green Arcade, back playing some more Farming Simulator 17. Hey, we're down here by the, what is this place called? I never can remember. Goldcrest Pacific Grain. Not going to be doing anything there today, but we're going to do something at the fields around it. We've been working for Mr. Joshua Allen. Got in really good with him, and, well, that doesn't sound right. We did good work on his farm for him. I need to get that. Be a little bit more specific with that. Did really good with his fields, his crops, earned his loyalty, stuff like that. And he's offered us these fields for these prices. He's looking to retire, I guess. And we're going to buy them. So we'll buy this one. It's 3.19 hectares for $206,000. So we bought that. It's got corn in it right now. We'll get to that later. He also owns this field here. Wow. Can't talk this morning, can I, huh? Start the truck up here and we'll head down here and get this one. It's got soybeans in it. It's kind of a thin field, but it's long. See, it goes all the way down that way. And I guess you can probably assume what I'm going to do with these two fields. I'm going to plow them together, make one big field here. And then once we get, I think Mr. Phillips or something like that, or Samuel or something, owns that big one up there, the number 5. So once we get in working for him and doing good on that end, we'll get that field at some point. But it's expensive. It's like $800,000. So we're going to buy this one. It's only $88,000. Of course, it's not as big as that one, but it's ours now. We'll come and harvest that later. Drive back down to where we're getting ready to do a sunflower harvest somewhere around here. Yep, there's the sunflowers. All of them are ready to go. So we're going to do a sunflower harvest somewhere. Find my combines. Shouldn't be doing 76 over the railroad track, but you know. Been doing a lot of work for some of the local farmers. I'm really wanting to get field 26 and 20 down there too. Been working for them a lot. And I worked for, I forgot what her name was, the woman that owns these two fields here. I worked for her, and she offered these fields for a pretty good price, so I bought them. It was the lowest price that she'd go. But we got field 21 and 17 here. So this one's got canola in it. That one had corn in it. I went ahead and harvested it. So once this one's ready, I've got the little guy down there ready to harvest it as well. And I've got to say, the little case harvester down here, I won't call it the little one, maybe the mid-size one, medium range one, however you want to look at it or whatever you want to call it. It's a really good combine, don't get me wrong. But like I said, we're getting into a mass production, especially, you know, getting all these big fields and stuff like that. So don't be surprised if this guy goes on the bye-bye. I may sell it and upgrade it to a 9230 of some sort, maybe with a different type style wheel than the one we have already. I better look both ways before crossing this street, huh? But we're ready to go. Oh, here comes the car. We're ready to go with this sunflower harvest. So, let's get started. And yeah, I emptied corn into him and went ahead and emptied it, so we're good to go. Alright, harvesting that sunflower. Let's see what it looks like. You can't get in real close, can you? Not with the combine. Yeah, I guess that would be about right for sunflower seeds, so I'm starting to lose my voice here. I'm going to blame it on allergies, but that's probably what it is. Been having to run the air conditioner off and on, and, you know, going in, it's been getting warmer. It's like 90 degrees out yesterday. Get out and mow the lawn, and when you come in and out of the cold and go back outside in the heat and come in the cold, go outside in the heat, your sinuses kind of mess with you sometimes, and I think that's what the culprit is. So let me get, there's our utility tractor. Oh yeah, let me show you what else I've been doing. Got our fertilizer rig waiting over there. It's full, ready to go. Well, wait a minute. I was going to show you. Oh, well, yeah, I can show you. It's way over here. I'm going to have to walk through the sunflower, though. Oh, this is weird. Running through the sunflowers. Surprise, we're there. All right. Went ahead and bought a horse corn planter. Or, well, I guess it's not just corn planter. It plants sugar beets and sunflower. But I've decided that, like on this field here at this homestead, this big one that we plowed all together, I am having a hard time planting with the larger planters, like with the big buds. So I have purchased this small horse one. It's not really a small one, it's 9 meters. But it's a lot easier to plant up here in some of the smaller fields with these planters, just because they're not as wide. Now, you get the fields down there that we plowed together, you know, 25, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, and probably now, also 24, 23, and 22, but also 13 and 9 now. And when we get 26 and 20, you know, those will handle the big planters, you know, pretty good. But you get to the smaller fields like 21, 17, 19, and here at the homestead, like I said, it's just a lot easier to hire it out and let those small planters do it. And for right now, I've just got the corn header on there. It will harvest them. I know they make a another header that does it faster. The Capello. That one right there. I think that's the biggest one. Yep. That's it. It's got a 12 meter width on it. It's not as wide as this one, actually. Well, actually, no. Yeah, it is. It's the same width. 12 meter and 12 meter. So, uh-oh. Left my tractor in the way. Wait a minute. His lights are on, really? Is he that full? Or did I just leave the lights on, maybe? I must have just left the lights on. Because it's got a 12,000 liter capacity. It should not be full. It should be able to go for a couple passes here before I actually have to unload. Let me go, tap that of it. Let me, wow. Voice almost went entirely that time. I apologize, guys. But I really do. I think it's either allergies or just cold from coming in and out. It happens, right? So I'm going to come down to this end of the field and wait for the combine to come to me. Got a lot of sunflower to harvest. Way down there. This might take a while with one combine. But you know, I never bought a corn header or anything for the little guy, and if I plan to sell it, I really don't want to invest in that, in a header for it when I'm going to get a new one, a bigger one. So while we're waiting on that, let's take a look around. These are the trains, there's the truck. We have 0 wheat, so we need to do a wheat harvest. We got barley. We got a lot of canola. over almost 500,000 liters. No sunflowers. We're fixing to fix that. And we've got 376, almost 400 of 400,000 of soybeans. No corn. Actually, we do have some corn. I put it at the homestead. We got 6,668 liters there. And we'll have a little more when I harvest that field that we bought up there, 13, because it's corn. But yeah, I mean, we don't have any sugar beets, potatoes, corn, nothing like that. But we do have canola, soybeans, and barley right now. I would like to get it full down here. I think you can have 500 of each in here. I think that's the cutoff. There's the mid-size. Big buds. Parked all my big bud equipment up over here. And yeah, he's ready to offload now. Put my cruise control down on 6. Lower 6. Alright, nearly full grain tank. We're fixing to fix it, don't worry. So yeah, it can make about 2 passes with this combine before it starts to get full. Maybe now we can see that sunflower seed, see what it looks like. Oh yeah, definitely can see the sunflower seed. We got a little window we can look in here. Let's see if I can get to it. Oop. It's kind of sensitive. There we go. Yeah, it's filling up in there. Ooh, I need to watch where I'm driving too. I won't run over the crop. Put a pressure washer over there beside the little storage shed there. Alright, so it should be able to go for a couple more passes. Wonder what we could get for that mid-size combine. You know what? Let me see. I'm going to drive it over here and see. I already put the small head up here. And it's almost out of gas, too. It's down at 94 liters. It may not even be able to harvest that. Wonder, I'm just curious how much I can get for this one. If I could get a lot of money and, you know, put it with money I've got already, I could go ahead and get another combine. Oop. Lower header, come on. Oh, those pots move. Wow. Get in there. I know you'll fit. Really? Alright, well I'm just going to push it in there. Here we go. Let's see how much I can get for this combine. I'm just going to go ahead and sell it. $107,000. Not a lot, considering how much we paid for it. How many hours are on this thing? Well, it's got 23.4 hours, so I guess so. Maybe that's about right. Brand new. It's 285, so that's part of the vehicle overview system here. Once the equipment gets old, where's it at? $71.30 right there. Yeah, we've had it for 16 days. So Lizard pickup rodeo. Oh, that's the truck. It's not really in the red yet. We'll probably just start selling stuff when it gets in the red, once we get to the big equipment. So go ahead and sell that. Go ahead and sell that. And I'll just harvest the canola with the other combine. We got 220 out of that. How much does the big one cost? 377. We could sell some grain and get our big combine. Where'd he go? Or excuse me, where'd she go? It's a she. So yeah, we could probably sell some grain. Could sell the barley. I wonder what prices are doing now. They're not really good for barley right now. About the only thing that's good is sunflower, and we're harvesting that. Or canola. That's not really, I wouldn't consider that a good price. 2001. I wouldn't consider that a good price for canola. Everything's kind of tanked out right now. Oh, well, Right Agribusiness has it higher, but that's way up there. That's way up there in the top left. Haven't done a lot of work up there. I haven't done any work for the farmers over there in that area, except for Mr. George. What's his name? George guy. Field 10. I've done a little work for him and a little more work for 11, but I haven't been to 1 or 6 yet. Really just kind of focused on field 26 now and 20. Although I really would like to get field 11 and maybe 18 just for the sheep. Because I don't know, I haven't decided. I've thought about grassing that in so we could have the grass right there just for the sheep. But there might be enough grass to mow around like around 11, maybe around the biogas plant up there. Just kind of around the railroad, maybe. There might be enough, to support the sheep just with that, so. Alright, I need to get my tractor down there. Wish we could adjust our mirrors. That would be nice. Well, I will say this this purchase of this Magnum paid off. This thing can move 32 miles an hour versus 19 on the big buds. So, not knocking the big buds, they're good for what they do. They plant and cultivate and plow. And I could probably plow with this one too. I don't know if it'll pull that great big plow, but I could get another plow for this one. Probably won't though. Probably just leave that to the big buds. Alright, let's get in here and offload. I will say this is a graphics glitch. You can't see it because of that box, but you see how the grain in these case tanks, it doesn't go all the way over to the side. They need to expand that a little bit over to where it meets the side. There's kind of a big gap there, and it looks like an invisible wall. And I guess it kind of is in this tank too. If you get down in here and look at it, see it's not right up against the tank. And that's just not realistic at all. See, it's not on this side either. And you can tell it even from back here. See, it doesn't look like it's touching. You can see up under it. Found a glitch. They need to fix it. Come on with the update. Wonder when the next DLC will be. The rumor is there's another DLC coming out in August. That'll be the next one. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't come out with something around July 4th though. Maybe another American map or something like that, That would be cool. It's just wishful thinking. I haven't heard any rumors, but there are rumors swirling about a Kubota DLC coming out in August, so that might be cool. And you know, if they repeat what they did last time with 15, we should get a pretty nice DLC in the fall. When 15 we got the new map. Of course, you know, we get DLC maps now, or not DLC maps, modded maps in the mod hub. But they got a new map, they got new equipment, and they called it Gold Edition. So maybe we'll see it then. And that might be the Kubota release in the fall. I want to say it was around the same release time, you know, late October when we got the Gold Edition for 15. So anyway, hopeful thinking. This is going to take a while, guys, so I'll probably go ahead and do this harvest. And because I mean, I'm down to one combine, and the other combine, it just, I don't know, it was okay, but I really need two. I may sell some grain, may go ahead and sell the barley, and then get our storages up here. But I won't buy any more fields. Bought the fields up there, 13 and 9 and 21 and 17. I will replant them and whatever crop we do, and hopefully increase our yield there a little bit, build our storage prices up a little faster. And real soon, I promise, guys, I'm going to get into animals. Just want to get these, want to have enough food for them, you know, for the amount of animals that I'm going to work with. So, you know, pigs, they require a lot, and sheep only require grass, so I may get into them first. But yeah, we'll keep on harvesting here, keep on planting, and keep on cultivating. And remember, guys, you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Grain Arcade. We'll see you guys next time.